Hi friends, Matthew chapter 2 today. Matthew chapter 2. As we're reading along, be sure to listen for a certain verse that sticks out to you that you'll want to write in your journal and find out more about. Chapter 2, verse 1. Jesus was born in Bethlehem in Judea during the reign of King Herod. About that time, some wise men from eastern lands arrived in Jerusalem, asking, "Where is the newborn King of the Jews? We saw his star as it rose, and we have come to worship him." King Herod was deeply disturbed when he heard this, as was everyone in Jerusalem. He called a meeting of the leading priests and teachers of religious law and asked, "Where is the Messiah supposed to be born?" "In Bethlehem in Judea," they said, "for this is what the prophet wrote." Verse 6, "And you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not least among the ruling cities of Judah, for a ruler will come from you, who will be the shepherd for my people Israel." Then Herod called for a private meeting with the wise men, and he learned from them the time when the star first appeared. Then he told them, "Go to Bethlehem and search carefully for the child, and when you find him, come back and tell me so that I can go and worship him too." After this interview, the wise men went their way, and the star they had seen in the east guided them to Bethlehem. It went ahead of them and stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star, they were filled with joy. They entered the house and saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Then they opened their treasure chest and gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. When it was time to leave, they returned to their own country by another route, for God had warned them in a dream not to return to Herod. After the wise men were gone, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream. "Get up, flee to Egypt with the child and his mother," the angel said. "Stay there until I tell you to return, because Herod is going to search for the child to kill him." That night, Joseph left for Egypt with the child and Mary, his mother, and they stayed there until Herod's death. This fulfilled what the Lord had spoken through the prophet, "I called my son out of Egypt." Herod was furious when he realized that the wise men had outwitted him. He sent soldiers to kill all the boys in and around Bethlehem who were 2 years old and under, based on the wise men's report of the star's first appearance. Herod's brutal action fulfilled what God had spoken through the prophet Jeremiah. "A cry was heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning. Rachel weeps for her children, refusing to be comforted, for they are dead." A lot of these verses it'll have a little asterisk or a reference where you can go back and look in the Old Testament to exactly what they're talking about if you want to know more about that. When Herod died, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt. "Get up," the angel said. "Take the child and his mother back to the land of Israel, because those who were trying to kill the child are dead." So Joseph got up and returned to the land of Israel with Jesus and his mother. But when he learned that the new ruler of Judea was Herod's son, Archelaus, he was afraid to go there. Then, after being warned in a dream, he left for the region of Galilee. So the family went and lived in a town called Nazareth. This fulfilled what the prophet had said, "He will be called a Nazarene." In the back of a lot of Bibles, there will be some maps where you can look up where Nazareth is, where's Galilee, where is Egypt, compared to all of those places. It's pretty fascinating information if you like going a little deeper in the scriptures. The verse that stuck out the most to me was verse 12, where it says, "When it was time to leave, they returned to their own country by another route. For God had warned them in a dream not to return to Herod." Again with the dreams here. And I also like how they were warned to go a different direction. You know, maybe we have certain things we have planned, and the Lord really would prefer if we do it a different way, or, you know, He knows what's going to happen, so maybe He's trying to tell you to go in a different direction. So anyway, He can get a hold of us and give us instructions. We need to be available to listen and to lean in, and then do like Joseph and immediately take action when He's telling you or calling you to do something, even if it's to change direction. So I'm going to write verse 12 in my journal and spend some time talking to God about that. And I pray you'll do the same. And I would really enjoy it if you would write your verse in the comments. It would encourage me and the other listeners. Let me know how just spending time every day reading the Bible is helping you or helping your relationship with God. It would be great to hear some testimonies about that. God bless you, and see you next time.